Hi guys, welcome back. Welcome back to our story,
Oh, love.
our love stunning. So today we will be speaking about the title is From We Do to We Are. When we will be speaking about our marriage, our wedding, and our marriage. So yeah, let's get into it. Where do we start?
Firstly, I just got through the door. She didn't greet me properly. I must sit for a video. This is a
Dis
pre.
hoekom my so te mekaar lyk. Verskoon hom tog.
Please pray for me. Lead the way.
Okay, so let's speak about our wedding day. So we got married on the 5th of December 2020.
Yo, last year this time we were planning to get married.
2020, yeah, that's 5 years
Oh,
ago.
what a full
Tomorrow's
circle
actually our
moment.
anniversary, so
By the time you post this, it won't be.
yeah,
But
definitely.
the thought of it and having to speak about it, it's actually a wholesome moment.
Yeah.
It completes the moment because, yeah.
Yeah, so today is the 4th. We were out with the dates and whatever. But anyway, so tomorrow's anniversary. So our wedding, let's speak about our wedding. We had a very small and intimate wedding. Initially, we wanted to get married in
21.
2021.
Because then I was going to work
And
already.
yeah,
What did you buy me for lunch?
and hopefully that was after like COVID and whatever. So the plan was to get married 2021. However, we
Based on
just,
what I mentioned in the previous video, we got married earlier.
yeah, based on what you mentioned about the guy that passed on, and, I think we also realize that life is short and we want to spend forever with each other. So why not just get married? And I don't have any regrets. No regrets. So we got married the 1st of December 2020. We had a very small and intimate wedding. We only had 50 people. It was COVID. I think that's what also makes it somewhat special because it's not like any other wedding. Okay, I'm sure there's people that got married that time, but I mean,
We invited all those who are close to us.
yeah, like our
Wow.
immediate people. We had to wear masks, and it was just very different than your dream wedding. And I think that also plays a
Fundamental.
fundamental role in why we want to. No, it plays a big role in why we want to renew our vows. And I mean, our photos,
Yeah.
it didn't come out as we would want or would have wanted it to. So, yeah, but the day itself, it was very hot. Do you remember?
Very hard.
It was very hot that day.
It was bearable though.
Yeah, but I remember I did my makeup and my lashes. Guys, when I got to like in front by the altar in church, took my lashes, ik het so gesweet. My lashes started to come. My one lash was lifting. And
Not even to
well,
mention the shoes. Ek kon nie stil staan. Trek my heel tyd.
oh my word. While the pastor is preaching, I'm busy taking off the lashes because it was warm.
But he was supposed to let us take off the veil. But
And
we
sit
didn't.
maybe. How do you stand the whole sermon
You're
through?
supposed to stand.
The whole sermon through.
And it was
Oh, that
short,
was too
so-
much for me. That was too much for me. So, I was standing by the altar and I took off my lashes while I was standing there. And my foot kan het nie hou nie. I had on heels. Oh my word. It was very uncomfortable. The front part of the shoe was a bit narrow, man. But I wanted to wear the shoe. So obviously it suffered for beauty, but I couldn't anymore. So I'm standing and I'm pulling on Rian and eventually I just took off the
The
shoes there
pastor
in
was
front.
like, as alles okay so. And I was like, can she remove her shoes? Because, and then he allowed us to sit, I think. I can't remember.
No. Oh yes, I think they got chairs for us to sit down. So I took off my shoes at the altar and then I was fine. My lashes was off, my shoes was off.
Wow.
Galas, ons het aangegaan. And after that after the the church, we went to the beach to take a few pictures.
First,
To, what is that? Rhodes
Rhodes
Memorial.
Memorial.
Yeah, we went to take pictures there. Rhodes Memorial, stunning. And then we went to the beach. Got to the beach, another headache. Then my hairpiece became loose and I had to fix it. Luckily, one of my friends, she's very good with hair. Shout out to Kayla, she managed to fix my hair there and then. And then my bridesmaids had a whole altercation because the one lost the flowers or gave the flowers to someone. Kayla gave the flowers to someone and she blamed Tyler and Tyler said she don't have the flowers and julle toe hulle nou heeltyd aangegaan met die blomme. Anyway, we got to the reception. The reception was actually very nice.
Was a lot more knap, like that no one anticipated, but it was nice.
Yeah, but yeah, it was. We didn't have a first dance. We
forgot.
didn't dance. And I also didn't dance with my daddy. We didn't have that moment. But it was still special. It was still beautiful. Our colors were white and blue. I made my own wedding invitation. I made it. Myself and my granny, late granny, we made the bouquets for the girls. We made it ourselves. What else? A lot of the things were DIY. Like I made it myself. I mean, it was COVID. I had time.
And you, in your
so,
DIY era, everything was supposed to be done by her.
yeah.
There was a time she got this, what do you call it? Bokkies, no? Bokkies. It was ook al that time. We was going to build a book and build a bed for us. What do you call that stuff? When you klomp planken now.
Pallets.
Shame.
I like doing.
Your daddy replaced the gates and she was like, I'll take the gates. And then she had to give it away because the era didn't last forever.
No, I didn't have help. Like I need certain things I need help with. That is like a big job. But I'm sure I can do it. That's the thing. One thing for sure.
Husband is not like that.
Yeah, he's not like that. Ik do not self. Anyway, yeah, so that was our wedding day. I think it was very special. Yeah, and then also for the people that couldn't attend, because obviously we couldn't invite everyone. Then we gave them, I think, a cupcake.
And a keyring.
A cupcake and a keyring, and on the keyring it said, "You are part of us."
It's like a puzzle.
Yeah, puzzle piece, and it said, "You are part of us," or "Yeah, part of us," and the date, the 1st of December 2020, because obviously they couldn't be at the wedding. That is just our way to show that we would have loved to have them there, but unfortunately.
Sorry.
Yeah, and regarding the marriage, how was things afterwards? When did we go on honeymoon? Not the next day. No, it wasn't the next day.
It was the next day. It was not the same night, it was the next day. I will never forget the honeymoon. Was it El Moy?
Was it the next day? Are you sure? Because I remember after the wedding, we went to my daddy, and we still sat there with Iron and Gusi them. We were sitting there in front.
We went home after that, which was by your daddy. You remember mommy threw the bed full of rose petals?
Yeah, yes, so.
Knapare rose petals.
Ons liggie kom bees, ons gaan nou lê.
Ja.
Die hele laken is vol rose petals.
You know, people think like, oh, it's gonna happen tonight. Maybe it happened back then, but you were so tired.
Yeah, it is.
And you don't want your first to be, you know, it must be beautiful, must be special.
And I was on my menstruation that day.
It started that day, no?
Yeah.
Ons haal allerlei petals af. And then
Toe gaan slaap ons.
And then the next day, our daddy paid for our honeymoon, and then we went to Hermanus for 2 or 3 days.
Yeah.
And it was amazing.
Yeah, it
But
was.
after the marriage, I mean, after we got married, that is when the real deal started, right?
Yeah.
Even up until now, I would say yeah and ask what does that mean?
Obviously it started, that's the real deal started, but
I
I'm
mean,
asking what do you mean?
People will never know what marriage really means until you are married. And there's so much to what I'm trying to bring across. But it's like, people would say, it's like, what's behind the curtain? You know what I mean? Like, you get to see the person for who they really are. But not in the sense of, are you good now, you're bad. No, definitely not. It's more like, what what are the things that make this person who they are? You know what I mean? Like, one thing I had to learn, and I'm still struggling with it, is compromising. I would consider myself a little selfish, but that's only because I don't like saying these words. People always tell it to me. I'm not proud for saying it out loud, but they would say, even Samanae, I'm spoiled. But I won't say that I am, but my parents did treat me a certain way compared to my brothers growing up and my sister. And it was a blessing in disguise, but it was difficult to met af te leer. Dit
Yeah,
was
to
moeilik.
unlearn it.
Unlearn is the word, yes. It was difficult. And I was so used to things going my way. And now I got this girl, and very fair, very just, and very honest. Like, if for example, if you're not getting, then that's not happening. So I'm not getting. It was very fair in everything we did, and
Up until today.
yes,
Just a quick example, he always wanted the whole collection of,
collection,
what do you call it? What do you
like
call
the
it?
ecosystem.
Ecosystem of Apple, and he bought,
But
recently
guess
bought
what?
himself.
Guess what? Someone else also have the ecosystem.
Yeah, but
And
he
it was
bought
never a
himself
thing. She never
a
liked
watch.
Apple. She never liked iPhone. Nothing. Well, nothing.
He bought himself a watch and he bought himself the AirPods, and I must also get the same thing. Whether
AirPods are
I
laying
need,
around. The
no,
watch
I
is laying
use it.
around. I'm gonna gift someone that watch because
I use it. Ek
it's
soek ek nou of ek het aan het.
it's the top of the range at this point, and someone would appreciate it.
No, I use it. I'm just waiting for the other straps because the straps,
She's
I don't
a-
like the black
This
straps.
is the
It's
type of watch
boring.
you use every day. She is someone who wears a watch according to a fit. Sometimes that watch doesn't even work, bruh. She just walk with it. And people be like, what's the time? And then she has to look for her phone. Which is crazy, right? But
Yeah,
yes.
oh, that's what I wanted to say. Coming back to the point that I believe in being fair. Yes, I honor him as my husband and I submit under him, but because he had to unlearn the fact that you don't always get what you want. You need to compromise and whatever. I am like that.
But it's not just
If
about the
you
one
buy
thing.
you, ek koop ons
Yeah.
koop ons altyd.
It's not just
You
about
know what I mean?
materialistic things. It's about
Yeah, in general, like
general.
yeah, general.
And particularly characteristics, how you deal with certain things. And I had to really had to unlearn a lot. In the same for Simone, she had to unlearn a lot. And we are still learning and unlearning. Marriage is an ongoing thing, and some days you don't have lust for yourself, and I must deal with someone, and it's difficult. Marriage is very difficult, but it's one of the most rewarding things that I've ever
Most
stepped
beautiful
into.
things.
And my colleagues, where I'm at now in the UAE, and we spoke obviously, how old are you? Are you married? And you have kids and whatever? And they would, you're married and you're 27, and I would tell them I got married when I was 22. This is my 4th year of being married, and they can't believe it. And my response to anyone asking, or whoever is shocked, would always be, I would not have it any other way. If I could get married at 21 or at 20, I would do it. Because you get to build with the person you love. You get to give more words. You get, you just get,
You get to start your journey sooner.
early, and that's the beauty of it.
Yeah.
So we can literally look back in this 5 years and always see his growth. And I'm not talking about growth in what we have and what we've achieved. I am talking about growth, and not the roots and the beauty of the flower or the tree that people see. I'm talking about the roots of that. And I thank God. We thank God that we got to grow in Him, through Him. And ultimately, that's how we made, right? Through God.
Definitely 100%.
Is so that's the beauty of it. As tough as things get, as difficult as it is to compromise at times, I think we get to say we are blessed because we are rooted in Christ. And guys, to be honest with you, the amount of attacks you will endure, it's absolutely crazy. But knowing who's with you in your boat.
And that's why it's important to choose your life partner wisely. Pray about it. It's not It's not where you, oh nee, ik het nie meer lus vir jou nie, ek gaan of jou afsê and there we go again.
Yep.
It doesn't work like that. You made
You're
a
shame.
commitment
I
and
was that person, not like I've said whatsoever. If I, in terms of a commitment, if I'm not vibing with something, then I'm going to khalas.
Yeah.
And that's one thing my daddy told me going into the relationship. I don't want you to rush into it and as a duck vote because this is something else. And the same with the marriage. When I spoke to him about marriage, he told me the same thing. Excuse me, the other day my brother and I spoke and told him how difficult it is here and to adjust. You know what I mean? In a new country and you were taught a certain way, now you have to adapt to what you were taught and whatsoever. And he told me, wees net patient. Like, moenie so opgeheraag wees as 'n wassie. And it actually triggered me. Like, I haven't done that in such a long
but
time.
that shows growth.
Absolutely. And I mean, I haven't done it in such a long time and I should be really proud of myself.
And I remember, this is now not on the marriage whatever, but when we got here, the second day of school, Rian came over and Rian was like, Simone, do you want to go home?
Guys, there weren't even kids at school. Nothing. It was just like, what? Yeah. But I'm glad I stuck through. And
Yeah.
also on that, pray about it, like she mentioned now. When I was trusting God for this, you guys, you know what? It's a privilege to go to your workplace you prayed for the job you prayed for.
I wanted to say the
It's a
same thing.
privilege to stick through the struggles that comes with it. But I wanted to mention this that I heard a preaching or a sermon on praying for something you're trusting God for, and it makes me emotional just thinking of it. They told me if you are trusting God, or what I've heard, I don't know if they told me or whatever, really can't remember, but it was like, if you are trusting God for something, pray about it. For example, a job. Pray about your employees, pray about your work environment, the primary thing you'll be doing, and the secondary and tertiary aspects that comes with it. Guys, I prayed for my workplace. I prayed for my employers. I prayed for the parents I'm going to work with, and I promise you, I see God in everything I do. Yes, it's still difficult to adjust, and I'm getting there, but I don't want to speak too much on it. It is covered under the blood of Jesus, but I'm really so grateful. So grateful that I got the opportunity to pray for my workplace, and I still do. Whenever I step into my workplace, and if I leave my workplace, I'm very prayerful because prayer got me there, and prayer is going to continue to carry me there, and I will be here for as long as I have to, based on prayer. You know what I mean? So,
Yeah, on that, when you spoke about praying for something, I think marriage is something that I prayed about, relationships or going into a relationship or
and look how
something
blessed you are.
that
Oh
I
my
prayed about.
word.
I mean, before Rian, I was single for a very, very long time. I think I spoke about this in one of the previous videos.
And then I came along.
Yeah, I was single for a very long time, and my mind that time was, I am not going to just take a guy because I don't have someone, because I want love, because I want a partner. Everyone else has a boyfriend and I don't. I had the opportunity, to obviously, there's a guy that likes you, this and that, but I didn't want to settle for anything. I prayed for what I want. I said, Lord, I want a partner that's going to support me in my ministry. I want a partner that's going to,
Lord, do it for me.
yeah, that's going to stick through like all of my life obstacles and things that I went through and go through. So, so yeah, I prayed about it, and then God sent Rian my way. And even when we met, it wasn't just this is the one. It took a long time for
She
me to
needed
accept the
signs.
fact that
She
he
needed
is
signs.
the one.
Shame.
So
I had to walk.
yeah, so pray about it, guys. Pray about your relationship, your partner. Don't settle for anything. You don't want to 5 years, 6 years down the line realize you're like, this guy is ill treating me. This is not the guy that I met. This is not the guy that I
Even so,
know.
even if that is your reality, or it might be your reality, pray, still pray. Because
Yeah,
I mean, God can turn things around.
100%.
But He also expects us to be wise. I mean, He didn't give us an ego
Yeah,
to use it as we please. then obviously we're gonna have to deal with the consequences with whatever choices we make.
Yeah.
But guys, that's it from us for today.
Yes. Thank you
It's
very much for
always
watching.
nice sharing with you. Comment, like, subscribe, and if you watch until this part of the video, please leave a white heart.
A
Show us
yellow
some
heart.
love.
Let's change it up a
Okay,
bit.
show a yellow heart.
A
for
yellow
her
heart.
and a white heart for me. I come in peace. But yeah,
The next video we will touch base on like
another video.
obstacles and life lessons.
Can you write the lessons
we've
down? Otherwise, I'm
learned.
going to talk about a lot of things.
That's fine. So yeah, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Ciao.